Today it's closed. Bank employees have come in a good number. Really, it's a Mumbai spirit which ultimately prevails upon. Again, there is a feel good with the banking as also unions. Banks have booked a record profit this year, and bank employees unions also got the 12th bipartite settlement without strike within a shortest span of time. So on this background, today we have assembled here in this house on a different occasion. The area which normally unions will not enter into or will be rather scared. But as an All India Bank Employees Association, today we are making it a big adventure. I will call it an adventure. That we'll be addressing the customers' concerns or grievances by guiding them. Our role is to guide them. On this background, today we have assembled in this house. I welcome you all. I welcome Sunil Mehta, Chief Executive Officer, Indian Bank Association, who will be inaugurating bank cleaning. As a chief guest, we have invited Raj Kiran Rai, who is a Managing Director of National Banking for Finance for Infrastructure Development, and M.V. Rao, Chairman Central Bank of India and Chairman Indian Bank Association. In a sense, captains of the industry are today here in this function. It's a great moment in the history of AIBEA. Since we are entering into new area, so this is a historic occasion on which we are very much thankful and welcome all the three dignitaries. They have one common thread in them. All of them, they have joined banking industry in post-bank nationalization era, when the industry was growing. And another big commonality amongst them is, all the three are related to agriculture. One is agriculture science, another is agro-agricultural graduate or postgraduate. So it's a unique thing that all the three captains are related to agriculture. They entered the banking when banking was growing and banking was reaching to the rural areas, where we all are proud that as an All India Bank Employees Association, we were instrumental in nationalizing the banks in 1969. Without taking much of time, now I request Comrade Lalita Joshi and Ritu Karna to welcome Sunil Mehta, CEO, Indian Bank Association. Please. Sir, you are. Lalita Joshi joined United Bank of India but retired from Punjab National Bank. So she is welcoming PNB. I request Comrade N. Shankar and Sumit Nambiar to welcome Raj Kiran Rai. Shankar was colleague, director on the board of Union Bank of India. He is welcoming former chairman of Union Bank. Shawl, bouquet and a book written by former director NIBM R. Bandyopadhyay. Now I request Comrade Maxi Pereira and Naveen Modi, both are AIBEA office bearers from Bank of India. Today they have come all the way to attend this function. I request both of them to felicitate M.V. Rao and welcome them, Central Bank of India Chairman and Chairman Indian Bank Association. A special clapping for him because he was the chairman of negotiating team and now he has become chairman of IBA. He is good at heart, good at tongue and also good at actions, which he has proved by signing 12 bipartite settlement in the shortest time.
No, you open it. Put up. Yes.
Yes, sir. CHP has a special love for all the three, so has brought the shawls all the way from Chennai to felicitate all the three. After this welcome, now I request Comrade C.H. Venkatachalam to give introductory remarks. Comrade C.H. Venkatachalam.
Good evening. Respected Sunil Mehta sir, Raj Kiran sir, Rao sir and friends, colleagues and comrades. It's really very pleasurable for me to be here today, to be formally welcoming all of you for this function. And we are very happy at the outset that at the request of AIBEA, IBA Chief Executive Mr. Sunil Mehta, when I talked to him, in half a minute he said, yes, it's a very good thing, I will come. Raj Kiran sir is our old friend, and so I took the liberty of disturbing him, but he also appreciated and said, I will be there. And IBA chairman, of course, he is my boss in Central Bank, but I talked to him. Normally unknown is that one is known that we put up demands from 1946 and accept the present 12 bipartite, and thanks goes to Sunil Mehta sir and Rao sir, that they denied us the pleasure of going on strike and disappointed us. In fact, I said in that meeting also, he said that 4 months, and it happened in 4 months, like that on dotted lines. But that part is known that we are always there. But the vision of the All India Bank Employees Association, a country like India, that banks have to serve the people, banks have to be a catalyst of economic development. And that's why in 1946, when India was not yet free, not only the cry was to become free, in that founding conference of the AIBEA, our leaders at that time, Prabhakar and many veterans were there. They all said that after nationalization, after the Indian independence, banks should become nationalized, public sector. And in fact, they went on to the extent of saying that there should be a union man to sit on the board to demand that how things should be done. So we have to be part of this exercise where we have to serve the people. And there, of late, we are finding that customer expectations are increasing and customers' needs are also changing. So how to suit to this present requirement we have been thinking, and we thought we should do something to identify ourselves as an organization, to understand the grievances of the ground level customers, different types of things. Of course, there are a lot of misuse, etc. Or broadly, people want some good service, but beyond that, nothing. When they come, won't smile. Even though 1 hour you take for giving a checkbook, that's okay. But still you smile, welcome, etc., etc. So we have been contemplating that we should find some time to concentrate on this, how organization can involve ourselves in this job. Ultimately, we came to this conclusion, let us have a guiding endeavor. What we are today trying to propose to inaugurate, this bank clinic. When somebody has some illness, he goes to the clinic, doctor. So here the customers are grievant, they will come to this bank clinic. It is a redressal forum, it is more a guiding forum. A lot of Reserve Bank guidelines, what are all the rights of the customers? Banks are doing, Reserve Bank is doing, etc. But we thought we also should involve ourselves. Secondly, this will also, encourage and motivate our members to feel that this is also part of our job, like that. And all the time, in fact, I am very proud that AIBEA committee was there. Dr. Bimal Jalan was the RBI governor. So the government suggested that no, you should take All India Bank Employees Association as a member of the committee. And I am very proud at that time, our great leader Tarakesh Chakravarti was a member of that customer service committee, and many suggestions. And in that one meeting, Dr. Jalan was telling that more than anybody else, this union man is talking about customer service. He has given a lot of inputs like that. So that is our tradition, and we are trying to take it forward in the formal sense today by launching this. And it's a very easy application. Of course, it will be shown that more of customer literacy, customer education, customer guidance, and also in a way organizationally, how we can involve our unions to help the problems of the customers. It is not that we will solve the problem. We will help them, we will guide them to do that. In that way, we thought we will have this new endeavor website. And we have some time. Normally, our negotiation will prolong like Rama and Mahabharata for 5 years. We will be spending that. Thanks to Sul Mehtaji, 4 months it is over. So out of 5 years, now remaining 56 months we have time. So we thought, so next time you kindly, that is byproduct, we finish in 1 month. Remaining 59 months, we will concentrate in customer service. I am telling in a lighter way, jovially. But the point is that we would like to spend more time. There are other areas also. We would appeal to AIBEA chairman, sir. You kindly interact with all our unions. We have some idea, some input we can give so that the public sector banks have to take the country forward. We have seen from 69 how the country has been benefited by the public sector bank. Commercial aspects, all those things, politics leave aside. But banks have done a marvel in this country, and it can still do because we are still developing. So in that also we are ready to collaborate and cooperate with the bankers and the Indian Bank Association. And I am very happy today. All the 3 stalwarts, they have been lifelong bankers, and he added the nice input that they are all from the agriculture. That makes us very happy because it was neglected sector that became priority sector. So you are all our really well-wishers of the All India Bank Employees Association. I am very happy that you could find time amidst your busy schedule to come over here for this function. I am very happy all our colleagues and friends and experts have come. And this is a mechanism where we will receive all these things and then we will try to relate those grievances to the concerned people, etc. So that some expediting the process. That's what we are trying to do. Once again, on behalf of the All India Bank Employees Association, I very heartily welcome our 3 top guests, special guests today, Mehta sir, Raj Kiran sir, and Rao sir, and all our people. And I only believe that this will help us to really understand a little more about the problems of the customers, the various areas where they find it difficult, and we'll be able to develop some insight into that. And this new project will also be helpful to the customers at large. So once again, good evening and welcome to all of you for this function. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Comrade C.H. Venkatachalam. Now I request Mr. Sunil Mehta, Chief Executive Officer, Indian Bank Association, to please inaugurate bank cleaning formally. Please. Please come. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So, unions also are adopting new technology in their all ventures. Thanks to all of them. Now I request our team, service providers, to Prajakta and Sneha to please take us round to the website, bank cleaning, please.
Hey Sneha, I'm too much in stress, yaar.
Why? What happened, my dear friend?
Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, my father has not been receiving his pension since few months.
That's so sad. Have you visited the bank?
Yes, I have visited so many times, but unfortunately, there is no response from the bank.
Come, I'll take you to a clinic.
What? Clinic? Why? I'm absolutely fine.
I'll take you to an online bank clinic where it will guide you with all your bank queries.
Oh wow, that's great. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Disappointing banking services? Voice your concern here. Complain, resolve, improve with bank clinic. So the whole menu contains quick access of all the menus with short information related to your bank query. So if you guys are finding any type of complaint, concern or finding any difficulty relating to any bank management service, we have an option here, raise a complaint now. As you click on this option, raise a complaint now, it will take you to a form where you have to fill for the details of the complainant. You fill complaint against customer's bank, branch or office, name of the complainant, age, gender, full address of the complainant, PIN code, phone number which is registered with your bank in your bank details, email, again it should be a registered email. As we come to the help topic, you select a topic that you are worried about. For example, we select the first one, account opening difficulty in operation accounts. Here, you will have to fill more bank details like account number with the bank, transaction date, details, date of representation, any made by the complainant to the bank. If you have any evidence received from the bank, you can attach the document here. And also fill the details of the complainant. As we scroll down further, you create a ticket. Let's scroll down further and here you click on create a ticket. Once you create a ticket, you will get an email of this ticket on your email ID that you have registered in the above mentioned form. Now let's go back to the home page. As I have mentioned, these are the options available also. Now we will go through all the pages of the website in detail individually. forward to the next page, About Us. Bank Clinic is an initiative by All India Bank Employees Association, a pioneer trade union in the banking industry. Bank Clinic is a great platform for customers to seek guidance of any kind of bank-related issues. We have the Raise a Complaint Now button. Click here. It is the option provided on every menu, as we have seen in detail in the last menu. Let's scroll down. A great round of applause for our fantastic management team. Moving forward, to raise a complaint. As we have understood in the previous page, it also makes it easy for the customers to click on this and raise a complaint. Next to that, we have an option called Track Your Complaint. With this click, you will be enabled to track your complaint. Also, this page will help you choose areas of complaint where, for example, we click on the first option available, ATM/debit cards. This will help you to guide you on the details on areas of complaint for this specific issue. It's a detailed guidance menu for you. Scrolling down, moving forward to circular. The master circular plays a very important role on the customer service in banks, focuses on the importance of customer service and provides guidelines for the banks to enhance their service standards. The following are the different type of RBI circular on different queries, such as RBI circular on lockers, RBI cautious internet banking, master circular customer service, so on and so forth. Scrolling down, media, news and events. In this area, you will be able to read more information on the banking sector. Scrolling down, moving forward to customer care. In customer care, you will be able to find monthly bulletins, customer care on issues concerning customer care in banks. Customer care is the heart of this website. Raise a complaint now. This option is provided on every page, like we have seen, of this website, as it makes it easier for the customers who are very stressed to make a complaint very easily. As we scroll down, you can see that there is a direct complaint that you can make to your respective bank. For example, we click there and we click on the first option available, that is Bank of Baroda, and you select view of the customer support of the BOB bank, where you can also place a direct complaint to Bank of Baroda. As we come back to our website and scrolling down, moving forward, customer education. Customer education helps to provide some understanding of various financial concepts, tools and practices that enable an individual to make informed and effective decisions regarding their personal finances. If you want any information on financial education and awareness material, we have financial literacy PDFs available from 1 to 6 on this page. Scrolling down, Ombudsman scheme. If there is any issue that is not resolved by your respective bank, then few of the following Ombudsman schemes below can help you. Some of them are Ombudsman Customer Education, Ombudsman English Scheme, Ombudsman Related Entities. Also, scrolling down, RBI Initiatives for Customer Protection, Charter of Customer Rights, Internal Ombudsman Scheme for Banks, internal ombudsman scheme for non-banking financial companies, so on and so forth. Moving forward. The following are few of the FAQs. Can anybody help me here? What would be the full form of NEFT? Wow. A big round of applause for you. Can anybody help me with what would be the full form of RTGS? Fantastic. And the last one, UTR. Any answers? Any try? That's great. Awesome. So here are the few frequently asked questions which will help you, like we did now. NEFT, RTGS, collection of instruments, card transaction, cash, point of sale, so on and so forth. Moving forward. News. Bank Clinic will provide you with some news, articles, audios, visuals, etc. on the banking products, etc., operations and so on. As you see, raise a complaint is given on every page for the convenience of the customers. Moving forward. Contact us. You could contact us with your queries, complaints, and we shall revert back to you in 5 working days. Scrolling down. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sneha and Prajakta, for taking us around the website, which just now we have seen. Now we will commence our. I request you to please give a big applause to both of them, and I request Comrade C.H. Venkatachalam to express thanks to them by offering a bouquet. Prajakta. Prajakta. And Sneha. This website is under the process of further improvement. We have sent to some of the experts to give their suggestions, and already some suggestions have come and we have incorporated it in this website. But further we will be improving it in the days to come. This is an experiment, so we don't claim that it's all proof. We are in the process and we hope that in the days to come we will update it. Now, I request all the dignitaries to please come on the dais. Sunil Mehta, please. Raj Kiran Rai. M.B. Rao. Comrade C.H. Venkatachalam. Now I request Mr. Sunil Mehta, Chief Executive Officer, Indian Bank Association and Inaugurator, to please give his inaugural address. Please.
Please, sir. Good evening to all of you. First of all, I'd like to thank AIBEA under the able leadership of CHV Venkatachalamji, for giving us this opportunity to be with you today evening. This indeed is a very great initiative on the part of a largest trade union of the country to not only address the grievances of the staff but also of the customers. I think it's a very great initiative. A big round of applause for all the initiatives taken by the AIBEA in this month. When Venkatachalamji was talking about bipartite settlement, he said, we have not given the opportunity to the union, the enjoyment of the union for a strike. In fact, it is the other way around. They have not given us an opportunity to say no. So when you see to everything, then where is the scope? So it was a very smart negotiation, and I think that was the settlement was one of the best, the highest percentage increase and lot of collateral benefit, including something for the pensioners and for the future, and a lot of changes in service conditions. So all those things were a part of the great negotiation. So charismatic leadership of CHV and the Nagarji and the entire team and the UBFU, I think they were so compelling and convincing that we hardly had an opportunity to say no. So we have fallen in line, and that's why there was no grudges. Friends, I think one thing which very rightly said by CHV also, that customer service is not something which is outside of our ambit of work, because the relevance of customer, even by the quote of Gandhiji, is already there, that is not an intrusion but the purpose of our business. And I have worked in the field all my life. Before becoming ED, I was all in the branches. I had 8 branches. I can say with confidence and with my own experience. Yes, today we are formalizing this customer experiences in the form of a website, but our people, our teams, our staff in banking industry is totally dedicated to the customer. I know my staff sitting late in the evening to count the cash for the customer to convenience so that their checks are not bounced, providing them all guidance in the financial sector, where to invest, how to invest, and they become an integral part of the customer family. Even I can say that while working in a rural branches, my peon or my clerk used to enjoy more reputation than the manager, because they are there for a longer time. They have a personal connect with the rural people, and they had a lot of confidence. They will come to those people for filling up their vouchers, filling up their forms, for getting loans and their guidance, and they become a friend, philosopher and guide. So banking staff has been a friend, philosopher, guide for the customers in long. Only thing is, now we are in the age of transformation of the digital tools, in the phase of transformation of digital technology. Now we are converting that services into a digital website, and hats off to the team, hats off to the leadership of AIBEA for conceiving this idea and converting our customer relationship and customer grievance redressal system to a digital form which was existing in a personal and impersonal matter right from the day of our banking services, because our customers were an integral part of our banking system, and staff was totally embedded into the personal activities and were respected like a family member in most of the business houses. And that is what I was discussing with Venkatachalamji just before this event. I said, I know the customer will come with a bag full of cash. They will put it with the cashier and say, you just count it. If it is short, tell me, I'll provide more. If it is more, just give it to me. And I've seen it myself. It's not that I'm telling a story. I've seen a large number of customers having that much trust in our staff. And that amount of money was maybe 20 times salary of the person who is handling it, but still their faith in the person was so high that that created the credibility of the banking system in the country, and that's why banking system is still reliable in this country. Even when I was deliberating in my various forums on about customer service, so I used to tell something to my team, and I said, गांधी जी ने जैसा कहा था कि ग्राहक है भगवान, ग्राहक है भगवान जिसे मनाना बहुत आसान, ग्राहक है भगवान जिसे मनाना बहुत आसान, थोड़ी सी मुस्कुराहट और थोड़ा सा सम्मान. What he needs? थोड़ी सी मुस्कुराहट, a little smile and little respect, and थोड़ा सा सम्मान. फिर जिंदगी भर सुरक्षित होगी हम बैंक वालों की रोटी कपड़ा और मकान. So thank you all for giving me this opportunity to interact with you, and I know my Jabardast very rightly said two of my friends were not from the same banking sector here, so I think they'll take you forward through their experiences. But I say customer service and their grievances was integral part of the banking from day one. Now we are digitalizing it, and that will undergo changes and improvement, and it needs a wholehearted support of converting to the next, taking to the next level by the entire team of AIBEA and the banking community as a whole. And whatsoever as a management or as an IBA we can do to support this initiative, we'll do that. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Sunil Mehta's assurance to give us support is from a Chief Executive Officer of Indian Bank Association, that is the apex body of bankers. So I sincerely thank him for the good words spoken about the employees and unions. Thank you very much. Now I request Raj Kiran Rai. Now he is Managing Director in his second innings. He is leading infrastructure bank. Earlier he was Chairman Union Bank of India, then Executive Director Oriental Bank of Commerce, and he is a product of Central Bank of India. And what I observe while interacting with various union representatives in all the three banks, there is a unique thing. He is more popular amongst the unions than any of the chairmen which I have seen. So, now I request Raj Kiran Rai to please say a few words. Raj Kiran Rai.
Thank you. Now since we have become senior citizens, I think respectfully all the dignitaries on the dais and all our friends, as you rightly said, we see all our friends actually in the audience. Thank you for the opportunity. It is very pleasant to see actually kind of technology initiatives coming from AIBA. Actually, I remember the days when AIBA was against technology. So we had to give 2 increments extra to put the first computer in the bank. And today they have come to a point actually where they are launching a website. Such a great journey. This is how the transitions happen, and we accept the changes with the respect actually, because this is how, because at that one point of time, without knowing what is going to hit us, we resist changes, but gradually as we realize this is a great enabler for us, and we accept it and we adopt it much ahead of others. So this is a great initiative. Now today the banking sector, because since I have served for long in public sector, customer facing, now I am in a different institution, outsider perspective, what is happening is we have 2 kind of customers today, like what we say India and Bharat. While public sector is more with Bharat, while India is moving more towards technology and private sector. So, but even that Bharat may be slipping away from us. So public sector need to be very careful, because this is becoming more and more potential customer base for the new set of banking and the technology which are coming in. So public sector had all the business, but gradually people are chipping in. So this kind of initiatives are very much required. And even in customer, if you see, there are customers still, as Sunil Mehta ji rightly said, who trust, they still visit the branches, they love their interaction with the staff and all that. That's one set of customers. There is another set of customers who only believe in digital journeys. They have never seen a bank branch, because they are either on a mobile platform or a net banking kind of customers. These are the kind of customers who are very difficult to handle. When you actually onboard them, you have to get your things first time right, because there is no second opportunity. If they don't like your website, if they don't like your services, they may never visit your website again. So that's why we have to be very careful with the second set of customers, because you don't have that opportunity of personal interaction with these people. So this is where actually this website will come in very, very handy. And I'm just imagining a situation, because when the complaint is hitting the union leaders, so instead of fighting for other issues, the General Secretary of AIBEA is fighting with the regional manager. 2 दिन हो गए complaint आके अभी resolve नहीं हुआ. Just imagine, that kind of situation. It is very, very, very welcome actually, because actually now you are aware where is the complaint emanating, what kind of complaints. So with my experience, I say most of the times the complaints originate because of either staff are overloaded with work, or there is a lack of awareness on the side of employees. So this site, when I am seeing so much of information is put and gain knowledge, so that will also help in resolving issues. There is a third component where employees' commitment may be at a lower level, because that has to be addressed in a different way. But generally what I see is customer complaints because either lack of knowledge or employees are overloaded with work, because both the things are reality in our branches. So the customer complaints do come, and grievance redressal is very important, because today transparency and governance are the main issues. So but with this we are becoming transparent, and it will give a real insight for all the people who are handling it, which parts of the country complaints are originating, and what kind of complaints, because the young girls actually they were talking about pension. Actually, December, January we get a lot of complaint, my pension aaya nahi hai, because somebody either they have not uploaded a certificate or somebody has not updated. So this is a common this thing, but many customers may not be aware. Similar to that, there may be various issues people are facing which we are not aware, and we lose these customers because they try 1 or 2 times to resolve their issues. Otherwise, they will move out to some other bank or institution which provides them better service. So I think this will give an idea. Next time I see a charter coming from the unions based on this data, so that now the reverse will be true. There will be a demand from the union side saying that these are the kind of customer grievances we are getting. The management either to change the product, improve the technology, or do something, because you will have better idea, because you will have a better analysis, because you have so much of information now, because the customers will be happily logging into this. And maybe many times, because I experimented in Mumbai zone actually, when I was zonal head, actually we created a call center kind of thing in the zone, and it helped us actually, because even employees, they say यार ये प्रॉब्लम हमसे सॉल्व नहीं होगा, वो रीजनल ऑफिस में है, तो आप ये काम करो, ये नंबर पे कंप्लेंट लगा दो, आपको 2 दिन में सॉल्व हो जाएगा. I think maybe many employees, because many times the issues will be stuck at administrative offices at different level, maybe deceased account settlement, stuck at regional office and all that. Once it comes here, now people are aware, then now it is highlighted. So it goes to the bank website, it goes to the UL site, and lot of analysis. Maybe you can make a bank-wise split of complaints and go and meet the MDs and tell them, आपका बैंक में बहुत ज़्यादा complaint आ रहा है. You can do it state-wise, region-wise, and and with the kind of complaints coming, you can develop systems how to redress this. Ultimately, this is all going to benefit the public sector setup, because our business will improve, our customer service will improve. There is a section of customers who are very happy. There is a trust factor which is still holding customers to public sector back. What Mehtaji mentioned is today also is very right, because there is a great trust factor because of our public sector way of working. But it is not adequate, because the kind of customers, the second set of customers who look at digital journeys, they are not connected to you emotionally. They are only looking at your technology and the kind of service, quickness with which you can give the service. So I think unless we onboard those customers, I think maybe we will be losing market share gradually. And this is very important, because the country needs us for the next few decades. The country is in a growth phase. We are growing at a very, very fast pace. Now the income actually, of every person is going up. Now per capita income, we say we are around $2,400 US, and next 6-7 years we are likely to double. So income levels are going up. With that your customer, the account balances will go up. Their demand for your retail loan products will go up. So, and we should be in the right place at this point of time to capture that business. It's the best way to connect to the customers. I wish all the good luck and all the leaders who are creative enough to think of this and create such kind of thing. It is one of the greatest landmark decisions of the union to create this kind of entity, because you are facing the problem upfront now. Because it is not the management will flag the issues, the customer will flag the issue directly to you. Now it is you who have to help the customer to resolve the issues. All the very best. I am so happy that this kind of technology is adopted today. So I hope this will be a revolutionary change both for the trade unions and the management. All the best and thank you.
Thank you, Raj Kiran Rai. It was a great opportunity for all of us to listen to him after a long time by all the bankers or bank employees from the city. While sharing his concerns, he has acknowledged and appreciated the role which we all have been playing within the constraints. One thing which I like very much, that we are overloaded. that is the concern of us. Hope Sunil Mehta and M.V. Rao also have listened to it, and in the days to come we'll be interacting with them, live apart. But as an organization, All India Bank Employees Association, we are committed to the public sector, and to strengthen the public sector, whatever initiatives are needed, we have been taking since long. I just recollect one of our founding father, Comrade Prabhat Kar. He is the only trade union representative who has been referred by Reserve Bank of India in their official document of history of RBI. And that was the unique contribution of Prabhat Kar and AIBEA in the development of banking, which I would like to share with you on this occasion. Now I request M.V. Rao, Chairman, Central Bank of India, who has turned around Central Bank of India under his leadership, and now I will be happy to listen to him. More particularly, he has a dual capacity. One is Chairman of Central Bank of India and another is Chairman of Indian Bank Association. He is a captain of bankers. So I request M.V. Rao to please address. M.V. Rao.
Yeah, respected Mehtaji, respected Raj Kiran Rai sir, and office bearers of AIBEA, and my dear banker friends. Very good evening to all of you. And first of all, my heartiest congratulations to the entire team of AIBEA for launching this bank clinic. It is really a public good initiative, what I can say, because this AIBEA is not attached to any specific bank. It is attached to the banking industry. It is agnostic from any specific bank. So the infrastructure and facility what you are providing right now is for the public good. And then the time when you are launching this, it's very apt. Just 2 days back, RBI released its report where it says in the previous year total number of frauds were 36,075, and in the previous year it was 13,564. So there is a large increase in number of frauds. When you go into the root cause of these frauds, it is not that these frauds are committed on the bank. Never bank systems were breached, but someone has perpetrated the fraud on the customer of the bank. So at the end of the day, my customer has lost. So ultimately it is for the bankers and the industry to see that how we can protect the interest of the customer. And in the very same view, when Union has come up to launch such a website to create the awareness, because in many of the things if you analyze, main aspect is the awareness. This particular website definitely is going to create the awareness among the customers, and then for the larger good, because just I would like to give a list. Just I was thinking from the bank's perspective, the complaints, sources from where bank receives. One is whether it is the branch or the regional office or circle office or central office, or it is through their website also we get the complaints from the customers, and through the mails also we get, and through the social media. Nowadays it is very active. Many complaints that also emanates from the social media, which is integrated to the integrated call centers. And then you have the CP Gram, that is the DFS portal through which the complaints are also routed. You have one more portal that is called Ingram, that is by the Consumer Affairs Ministry. From there also we get the complaints. And we have one more portal only dedicated to the PMJDY, that is one more portal. And we have the MHA portal, that is for all digital frauds. So RBI Ombudsman portal, another portal is there. Almost we have 14 sources from where banks are receiving the complaints. Just I was analyzing the concept of the bank clinic. Earlier I was thinking it should not become another source, from where complaints emanates to the bank. But I am happy this is on the other side, to bring the solution to the complaints. Till now, only bank was at the receiving end. So at least we will have the comrades to shoulder that burden. So friends, not wasting much time, really it is a very, very noble and also well thought out initiative. But let me tell you one more thing. All the best intentions in the world are put to very harder tests. When our intentions are good, no one will say that without any benefit these people have started. And many a time there may be a certain group of customers, they may also be reading between the lines. If their work is not done, how that liability can also be devolved on the the website owners. So there is another side of the coin is there. I think all of us may be aware. Why I am saying this is, yesterday also I had a discussion on the digital fraud. It is a golden hour that saves the customer's money. If we are providing something on the website, if any customer comes and puts his grievance or digital fraud item, if it is not taken up in time, and he may say that because of you, my money could not be saved, you are liable for that. That's why we are also saying, because at the end of the day, we will never see that any of the union in the industry is outside our family. If anyone raises the finger at the deficiency or lack of initiative from any of our family members, it is from the management side or from the union side, ultimately we feel that everyone should get protected. Now this is the first time you yourself are exposing to the public scrutiny. So lot of care that has to be taken, and I trust because of the statementship of the leaders of the AIBEA, this will be well thought out initiative, and all the aspects will be taken care, and industry as a whole will benefit out of this. Thank you.
Thank you, M.V. Rao. He has given a word of caution to we all. We are aware of the deficiencies we have and the things which we need to address in the days to come. And as an organization, we will be making a sincere endeavor in that direction. Now I open the floor to you all. If you have any questions, please do ask.
Or any
And or if you have any suggestions in improving this website or in the process, that is most welcome, please.
There is an option to track the complaint on the website. So is there any integration with the bank's grievance redressal?
No, there is no integration. But we are supposed to give the suggestions or roadmap for redressal of complaint within 5 days. And after completion of 5 days, if you doesn't get any response, then you can track the complaint. So we'll be, it's a word of caution for us that that complaint is still not addressed. So we'll be addressing it. Thank you.
Hello sir, small mouth big talk. I may be wrong. I just wanted to know, since they are already in process, many various redressal grievances procedures are already there in the system. So isn't it a kind of redundancy?
Kind of?
A kind of redundancy, sir, means there are already grievance redressal mechanisms already there in the right now. So the setting up of this process, isn't it a redundancy, sir?
No, that's why, sir rightly said, there are already a lot of portals. We are trying to involve ourselves as a supplementary thing to guide our people where to complain. There are a lot of portals, that will be the thing. We are not going to directly solve the problem. We will help them, we will guide them, we will suggest to them, we will follow up something we can take up with them. So it's not redundant, it's supplementary.
Okay, thank you.
Already we have been doing this job of redressing the complaints. People know that we are working in banking fraternity. So various journalists or people, they do approach to us with their grievances with some ABCD bank. So we are addressing it, but now maybe we, after organized in addressing those complaints.
I just wanted to understand the process, right? So once the complaint is put in the bank clinic, from there it directly goes to the bank, or how does it get resolved? After a person puts a complaint.
No, we will analyze. We have got a backup team.
Huh.
We have our backup team. They will study the problem and they will guide that person how to proceed further. If something is really pending with some bank, we may take up.
Okay.
We are not going to solve. As we said, many people do not know how to complain. Maybe, for example, deceased accounts or some other issues or pension account, delay, etc., etc. So we will sort out the matter and then we'll take up the matter appropriately. Like directly we cannot say we are going to solve because we are not in the picture.
Okay.
It's more a facilitating type of work.
And the complaint can be given only online, or there's a call?
No, only online. Yeah.
And the response will be on
And we have provided each bank. So there itself, suppose I have some complaint with a particular bank, that website is there. So once you go there, you can directly complain there. It is more of literacy, education, guidance, etc. We are experimenting. With the experience as we go on, maybe we will try to do. But I'm definitely telling you, straight away we cannot solve the problem. That's not the intention.
And so one more thing.
And we'll be involving and motivating our staff. That is a part of our job, that way. Please, yeah.
So one more thing, like Mr. Rao's, I think Mr. Raj Kiran Rai said that the golden hour, that 1 hour is very important when it's from. So how do you, address that issue? Because you'll have to have
That's why
somebody
in
around
such
the
critical
clock.
cases, we have, it will pop up.
Okay.
Directly, see digital fraud, etc. There's a government portal.
Huh.
So people have to go there only, they can't come to us. So it will directly go to them and that will be done. We will not take responsibility for it. Very, very carefully you have to handle, rightly.
So for the digital fraud, there is a separate, the company.
Yeah, it will pop up. Then the government separate portal is there. That will pop up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anybody else would like to? Basically, this is a ongoing process. Now we have entered into an altogether new era whereby we will get lot of inputs from the complainants themselves. As of the day, we were working on the counter and addressing the people across the counter. And in the process, we were addressing their complaints also. But now at an objective level, we will be in a position to understand the customers' concerns or customers' expectations from us. One thing is good that in successive RBI Ombudsman report, in terms of percentage, the complaints against public sector banks are less in comparison to private sector banks. But even then, in society there is an image that public sector banks' services are not at par with private sector bank. Maybe there may be a number of reasons, but as an organization we will be in a position to analyze and address the areas so as to improve our image and also the customer service. This is an attempt in that direction. Before proposing vote of thanks, I request Comrade C.H. Venkatachalam to please speak few words.
No, nothing much. As I said, it's just an experiment that we are trying. Earlier, directly people used to tell us, we used to talk to them. It was very interestingly, sir. Last month, one day I got a telephone from I could make out an old lady from Mumbai only, from Mulund. She said, I am a customer of this bank for 45 years. It was in the ground floor. So I have my account, I used to go like this, like this. Now suddenly they have changed the premises. It is neither first floor, halfway. But the building is very good inside. But there is a very broad staircase. But there is no ramp to get in. So we are old people, we don't know how to do. I asked, Madam, what do you want me to do? Oh, you are gone. No, somebody said, you are Venkatachalam. Yes. No, somebody gave your number. They said, no, you are a solution, you can't do. I don't know. Then I talked to that bank and I'm very happy. Within 7 days, yes, ramp has been built up. She again telephoned. And that's why I telephoned you. I said, no, it's a chance. Like that. So this we have been doing. Different types of things come, etc. But nowadays new types of grievances are there. We also want to understand. And the customers have their own portal and ways of complaining, etc. Now even one SMS to MD, that is enough. There is a separate, this one, they are all reacting. But we also want to understand. The conviction is that union cannot be away from the customer's problem. That's very, very important for us to understand. So it's an initiative. Earlier at individual level we have been doing. Now as an organized method, a system, by an organization, we are trying to do this, provide an opportunity where we understand the complexity of the problem, the type of problem, and then the guidance that we have. And with all that, every time managements everywhere, we are, even in railway station, don't give, give your password, ATM number, etc. Every day we get. One day I got a telephone from a retired IAS in Chennai. He said, I know you, I like blah blah. What is the problem? No, in my account 1,75,000 is suddenly missing. How it is missing? No, I don't know. Somebody telephoned. They said, no, this is, I'm doing this, that's, and ultimately I gave my his number. But he is retired IAS officer. He was a deputy secretary, Home Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. So it is not that some illiterate people like that. Nowadays, it is very, very novel ideas are coming to dupe people. So all types of complex problems are coming. So we also want to understand, and we want to also tell that we are not running away. Only our limited job is to deal with the employees' problem. This is integral to us. And so in this changing scenario, we wanted to be little more taking initiative. So that's why this is a thing. It is not that earlier unions were not concerned, employees were not concerned, etc. It's a new experiment. We hope by the time we go ahead, this will give us a lot of inputs, and definitely we are there to discuss with them. And Mehtaji also has said that he will also help us, and very rightly. These are all very, very important things. A lot of things are critical things are happening. So we should not put your head into that. And yesterday, somebody has committed fraud in Bangalore, Union Bank. No, as though Madam MD, she has done something. Her name is coming in the entire social media. She is the FIR. Like that tomorrow I don't want my name to come in FIR somewhere. No, I have given complaint to AIBEA and they have not done. So these are all very tricky areas. Still, I hope that we cannot run away. And our young people are also very techno-savvy. So they also will help us. We have a big team. They will also help us. And I'm very sure that very rightly Tuljapurkar said that according to Reserve Bank report, the number of complaints, customer complaints are 10 times more in private sector bank and foreign bank particularly. HDFC Bank is, I don't want to say the name and all, sorry, but generally I am saying. But here, there are many other reasons why we have grievances. Very petty grievances are there, I went there, this, that type of things. I am not getting checkbook, I am not getting that type of things. So this will give us to interact with the IBA or the bank management. That these are all the problems where we can, areas where we can improve. So I am very sure that it will be appreciated. That I don't know, this is perhaps the first time a trade union is coming into this area, and we are doing that in our own way, at level, different level, we have been doing that. But in a systematic way, in the changing scenario we are trying to do. I think it will help us, and it will help us also to help the customers, and it will better equip us when we talk to them on these matters. In the next charter demands, 2 pages will be on my basic pay, DA, bonus, etc. 1 page will be on the customer's demand. So that's how we are looking at that, and I'm very happy that it's being understood in that sense. We'll give further publicity because it's just a beginning today. The website should be more publicized and more education. Many people do not know what are the Reserve Bank guidelines, bank level rules, many things they do not know, and still they have a complaint. On pension, very rightly said, they don't comply, they don't give the life certificate, and still they come and shout that I came 10 times, you are telling the same thing, type of things. So rules, all those things, and this will be available. This will help our members also to know what are the rules, and they can deal with the customers. It's not that the olden days where everything manager. We want to empower the counter staff. In fact, that's why in the recent settlement, we have upgraded the role of the people at the counter level so that they can directly deal with the customers, etc. Things are completely changing. I joined in 1969. That banking is in museum now. So things are completely different. So in that way, this is an initiative, and I only believe that this will help us to understand the whole gamut of this new concept of customer grievances, which will help us to help them, which will help us to take up the matter with the government, with the Reserve Bank, with the bank management, etc. And I'm only appealing, requesting, kindly feel free to give us suggestions how this website can be further updated, improved upon. That will be more helpful to us. We will be very, very happy to get your precious suggestions on that. Thank you very much.
It was the year 2013. AIBEA in its Kochi conference had passed a resolution about banking should be a fundamental right. I recollect that at the time, the then Deputy Governor, Reserve Bank of India, K.C. Chakravarti, was invited and he gave an address in that conference. In that conference, this resolution was passed that banking should be a fundamental right. As an organization, as an ongoing process, we have been making endeavor to play a positive role in the development of banking, and that is an ongoing process. The basic concept behind that is that in a society, unions should not be looked upon as an inevitable evil, It's most unfortunate. But today unions are being looked upon as an inevitable evil. Unions can play a positive role, and in that the Bank Employees Union, All India Bank Employees Association, with its history for a period of more direction. I thank Sunil Mehta, Chief Executive Officer, Indian Bank Association, Raj Kiran Rai and MV Rao for making it a time to come to inaugurate and address we all of us. Today they are the witness of this historical event in the onward journey of trade unions in banking industry. As a union, we have signed computerization settlement in 1983 and onwards we have been improving upon on that front. So they all are closely watching and witnessing, and they are party to this onward journey. In this bipartite, we have signed the settlement whereby we have redefined our role by repositioning ourselves in the changed business processes and work processes. That was a great thing, and we will be continuing our effort in that direction. This much assurance I would like to give to the captains of the banking industry who are present over here. Thanks to the media persons. Sorry for the delay in starting the meeting. Then thanks to the representatives of various unions from the banking fraternity, AIBEA representatives are here. Some more representatives also are there. Thanks to them also. Then some of the executives, Karnataka Bank and Bank of Maharashtra, General Manager from South Zone, Mumbai, they also are present to the function. I sincerely thank them and all of you, despite the odds on account of mega block, you have all the while reached to this destination. Thanks to you all.
IBA HR advisor.
Yeah. IBA HR advisor Shankar Narayan, he also is amongst us now. Thanks to him also. Thank you very much. With a small request to you all that dinner is provided. All of you don't leave the hall without taking the dinner. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you so much. How are you? Rao Saab, you are not.
right policies.